So somehow the RAM got into the place, and now let me just quickly pack the flap and we'll see what happened to the RAM, the size increased or not. Hello everybody, my name is Dhan Jaiswal and welcome to TNT. Well, recently I wanted to buy a RAM for my device, for my laptop, and so I went through a lot of research over the internet, and I came to understand a lot of things. I learned a lot of new things, and so I thought, why not just make a video about it. So guys, let's just cut the crap and get to the thing. So these are the two softwares you need to get all the information about what type of RAM is compatible for your PC. The first one is HW Info, or what you call hardware info. The second one is CPU Z. Now mark my word guys, this particular software will tell you everything about it, but I really wanted to install both the softwares for one factor which you're gonna find out soon. So let's just hit hardware info. I'm gonna go through the analytic kind of thing, and okay, that was quick. So this is now showing you everything about your PC, and it's a very great software guys. Now I could discover a lot of new things about the laptop, about the temperature, the sensor and all thing. So over here on the GPU part, the memory module, this is what you need to know guys. This is the thing we'll answer you about everything what you need to know about your RAM. So in the memory module, you see this is the brand name, it's a Micron Tech, some serial number, and the size is 4GB. It's been clocked to 800 megahertz. So the thing we need to understand guys is the PC had clocked this RAM to 800 megahertz, and this is not the maximum clock speed of this RAM. This is actually, you can find out here, it's a 1600 megahertz. So you're not gonna search about an 800 megahertz RAM. The one you're gonna search is for the 1600 megahertz guys. So the RAM type is the DDR3. My RAM type is DDR3. This is the megahertz of the RAM, 1600, and this is the SDRAM. Of course, it's gonna be an SDRAM, and the SODIMM. So this factor, SODIMM, this is basically the form factor of this device. Of course, there's gonna be some difference in between the laptop and the PC RAM. A computer lab RAM. So this is all about the sizes and all. So you're gonna make sure you write SODIMM whenever you search it on Amazon or eBay or any other site. And this thing ECC, well, I came to understand that ECC RAM is what we use for server PC, you know, for desktop and for our domestic, for our like small PCs, RAM are non-ECC. So that's why the ECC value is no. And it's also an unbuffered RAM if you came across with this term. So you have to remember that our RAM, the RAM we're looking for the desktop kind of thing, are unbuffered. So unbuffered non-ECC RAM is what we're looking for. And the last thing is the voltage guys. If you can see the V tab over here, the voltage is 1.35 volt, and this is the kind of voltage you're gonna find in all these modern laptops with the ultra power, and we also call it a low voltage RAM actually. If you came across this name. So it's an ultra low voltage RAM with DDR3 1600 megahertz, SODIMM form factor. And now let's just and one thing for which I want you to install the CPU Z is the number of slots. To find out how many number of slots your PC is having now, you can easily just open the back flap and can count the number of slots you're on, or otherwise you can install this 1.5 MB software. And yeah, I already posted the link in the description down below. You can, for both the software, so you can check it out there. You can just open the software, hit the SPD tab, speed petrol delta of course, and there you find slots number. So the slot number 1 and 2 have nothing here of course, so for this moment of time, so it's nil, value is nil, and for 1 this is all the values. Now why you can't just download this particular one? Now the thing is, this one is not showing me the value, the megahertz value of this RAM. It's showing me the max bandwidth this PC is allowing this RAM, but otherwise what is the size? I mean, it's a 16 megahertz RAM, and I know it because I checked it by removing the back flap, but this one is not showing it. I mean, how and why? So that's why I want you to install both the software. The voltage has been showing, the tech company has been showing, and all these things been there, but just that one thing has been missing here. The slot information has been missing there, so just because of that I want you to install both. And now that when you open any just shopping site, you just have to enter things like this: DDR3 1600 megahertz 4GB SODIMM, and when you hit the enter button, you see all the search history. This is the one I brought guys, and you see and I haven't tested it yet that is it compatible or not, so I'm gonna check it out right now after installing it. So let us quickly install the RAM and see if it's compatible or not, and see if I get any benefit to my gaming FPS or not. Okay, so guys, this is the RAM I brought. If you guys can see, this is a Crucial RAM by Micron. It's 4 gigabyte, 4 GB DDR3, 1600 megahertz, 1.35 volts sodium form factor RAM, and okay. And this is my screwdriver. This is my laptop. So let's start screwing with this thing. So this is a RAM, the stock RAM which came with this device. I'm not sure this autofocus is looking fine or not, but let me just read it for you. It's 4 gigabytes PC3L 12800. I'm not sure what it's all about, but this is a stock RAM and it's a Micron RAM, guys. And this is the new one which I brought. Let me just, yeah, okay, I just took it out just to show you guys. There is no need to do it. Let me just put it back where it was before. It's not very hard to do it. Yeah. So this is just a push and pull kind of thing. Let me just take this thing out of. I'm literally very bad at these unboxing kind of thing, but this is a RAM, guys, and it's a small cute thing. $1 piece. You buddy, you're gonna make my FPS go up and up, and you're never gonna make them go down. Promise me that. Okay, fine. So yeah, if you guys can see even over here, it's been saying sodium only support DDR3L. So that was an A slot, and this is a B slot, DIMM B. Let me just put this thing here. So somehow the RAM got into the place, and now let me just quickly back the flap, and we'll see what happened to the RAM, the size increase or not. Guys, my device been booted, and when it did boot it, the first thing came is the notification that the amount of RAM has been increased. So that was the first notification that yeah, the RAM got installed successfully. Now let's just quickly see the system information if it's been showing the same or not. So yeah, it's now 8 gigabyte system, guys. 7.90 has been usable, and so the RAM's been installed successfully on this PC. Before this was a 4 gigabyte RAM. Of course, I made that thing clear to you guys. Let me just quickly hit the CPU Z application, see even if it is showing the same or not. Slot 1 is still having 4 gigabyte RAM. The Crucial Technology, yes. If you see, this is the slot 1 and it is having the Crucial Technology RAM. Let's see slot 2. It is having the Micron RAM. So guys, yeah, the thing's been installed successfully. I'm having 4 gigabyte of RAM in both the slots, and so the RAM's been installed successfully. And I'm gonna do an in-depth review about I'm gonna post that thing after. I'm gonna do a research about like 4 to 5 days, see what else improvement I get after upgrading this RAM, and if there are any raise in the FPS of GTA 5 or not. And later this week I'm gonna post a brief comparison in between the 4 gigabyte gameplay of GTA 5 and the 8 gigabyte gameplay. I'm gonna compare the FPS of both and see if even after 8 gigabyte the FPS are still dropping or not. And guys, if I helped you a bit, just hit the subscribe button or the like button. Please show some support, guys, and thanks for watching it. And one last thing, guys, I want to give you a pro tip, guys, that this is another thing I came through on the internet, that if you guys having 2 slots of RAM like the one I'm having, it's always preferred to use 2 slots of equal RAM or unequal RAM, whatever, but rather than using 1 stick of 8 gigabyte, use 2 sticks of 4 gigabyte in both slots. That will be more efficient and more beneficial. So make sure you follow that tip and go through this, guys.